All right, ladies. As a solo female traveler, I have to do everything myself, including emptying the septic tanks. It's not as bad as it sounds, as long as you know what you're doing. Or, you know, at least you get the gist of it. So this is where mine hides. So we've got our gray tank, gray handle, black tank, black handle, regular cap. Gotta have that on when you travel. It's usually a thing you have to have in most states to keep everything safe. So we gotta get our connection hose. Mine, I've got it hidden back here. I don't know if all motorhomes have this, but it's super handy. So you don't have to have that darn stinky thing in with you. So I find having this 90-degree helps in doing it myself. The suction kinds at the end will suction into our drain valve and allow it so it doesn't kind of wiggle. This one's really close, so I could hold it and dump it at the same time, but some of them are so far away and you certainly don't want to spill sewage. I've done it, it's gross, you gotta clean it, but we don't want to do that. So they line up and they twist and it's sealed. Same thing under here. We have our thing, we line it up, we twist it to seal. Over here, sewer. This one's a self-closing. Let's see if I can do this so you can see it. And then we plumb our guy into there. See, so now, I mean, if obviously I touch it, but it's flush. So some of the secret is, of course, you want to do your black tank first. Get all that solid icky waste out, and then you flush it with the gray, which is the cleaner water, so when I grab it later I'm not touching poops. So we pull just straight down, black tank, come straight through. You don't want to see none of that. I, as a solo female driver, about once a week is about average. But I mean, I could probably last 2 weeks if I needed to, but I try to do it about once a week. Something you want to avoid is using it on an empty tank. So after this, I'll be putting a couple gallons into the black tank just so waste doesn't just hit the bottom of the plastic tank. Then you get something called poo mount, which is super gross and can become quite a hazard. So you definitely want to keep something in your black tank. So that one stopped going. So then we just pull down on the gray. Gray is shower water as well as sink water. Black is just from the toilet. And it flushes all the nonsense down and away. No leaks, no dripping. Mine has a pretty cool feature where next to here we have our city water, so when we're here with city, that makes all of our plumbing run just without a pump on. If I moved this over here to the Sani flush on the top of the black tank, there's like a sprinkler valve and it sprays down and it can help clear out any excess debris in the black tank. I did that recently, so I'm not too worried about that now. It is a really super cool feature to have just to kind of keep sure everything's clean. Let me set you over here. All right, so as it starts to slow up, obviously here I have more hose than I need. So I just slowly snake the hose up, kind of flush anything left in there. See how that 90 degree is super helpful. It holds that in there. So now that it's kind of stopped, I'm gonna close those valves. Both sides. And we're gonna shake our hose. I can hear some water still sloshed in there. We want to try to get as much of that waste down as we possibly can. Okay, and then so we go back down here. So you see how I closed both sides? Then you can just spin it. Sometimes there is a tool if you have trouble doing that, but mine, I don't have an issue. This side, put back up, put the cat back up. And then I'm gonna shake it one more time. And you know, you might get some drips. Luckily this is all gray, so it's not contaminating water like the black. Take it down. I'll untwist this guy. And let's see, you probably can see it if I do it that way. Alright. So then we're gonna fish him back into his hidey hole. Tuck it back in, put our cat back on. Grab our friend and then stick him. And we put him back underneath here. When you buy your kit, it comes with a bunch of little odds and ends. And I've got them in there. And the wear gloves. So, I mean, it's not the worst thing. It's definitely easy to do by yourself. And I enjoyed the luxury of having a mobile toilet. So, it's something you got to do to have one. All right, you can do it.